So we didn't have a problem bringing on board musicians because everybody was intrigued. But everybody was also a little hesitant about what that would look like. A lot of serious musicians are always wary of world music productions that bring different musicians together for this half-baked fusion. Everybody comes together, and for 2 days, they just play ostinatos, and other people riff over them or do some improvisation that may sound really terrific depending on the musicians in the room, but a lot of them were interested in something deeper, and they didn't know what this was. They didn't want to see a drum circle. They didn't want to see a kumbaya, let's all hold hands and like sing about peace and love and the Nile. They wanted something that is musically interesting because we picked some of the most virtuosic musicians that we met and that we've known for years. And the experience was really a turning point because we asked all the musicians to lead musical workshops to expose the other musicians to what their traditions look like. So you had the Ugandans on the first day teach the other musicians about polyrhythms from Uganda. You had the musicians from Egypt teach about maqam and microtonal music and how modal music, you know, is performed or is composed. And then you have the Sudanese, you have the Nubians, you have the Ethiopians teaching about their pentatonic modal systems and the really rich and diverse repertoire that they have that are based on such simple musical structures. So in the first 3 or 4 days, you had some of these musicians that treat themselves as like the masters of the universe. They think they're the best musicians in their country, so they must be the best musicians in the world. And they're like completely humbled by people they didn't know existed that are teaching them things that they can barely get. So it brought everyone to kindergarten. It brought everyone back to be humble, creatively open, and even more curious to learn from these people. So everybody started like treating it with respect. There was a lot of interesting energy there.